Caffeine and green. It's your boy Connor. What's good? Good. Caffeine and green.
And we're live. Guys.
Yes, sir.
Salud.
Cheers. Hold
Yes,
on.
sir.
Boom.
That little crack in there.
Oh, cheers.
Salud, boys.
Salud.
Yeah,
Salud.
salud.
Salud. Shout out Sick
Salud.
Beer.
Shout out to Seek Beer, guys. Shout out to Caffeine and Green Cafe. What's poppin'?
Wow, you got to give yourself the plug, huh?
If you
Caffeine
ain't gonna
and
give
Green, what's
yourself,
poppin'?
dude, that's what's. Hell yes, dude. Okay, right. I'm just gonna get right into it. So, would you prefer me to call you by your rap name or by your government name?
call me your government?
whatever you like.
Oh, okay. So
No, yeah. I'm cool with that. Either way.
just for people for listeners around the world, so your name is Aaron,
Yes.
but
Aaron.
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 Jaquali.
Dude,
If y'all say one more goddamn funny name.
dude, for real though.
That shit's hilarious.
But you go by Flxwz,
Yes.
the rapper.
Yep.
All right, my man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for
Welcome to
having me. I
Caffeine
appreciate it.
Yeah. Fucks, yeah.
And we got my man Danny Goicolea back on the mic.
Yes, sir. Co-hosting from time to time.
There
From
you go.
time to time. But
we
the
go.
main, I'm just gonna get right into it. The reason,
Go ahead.
Flxwz,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say I was about to.
Aaron was comfortable.
I
It
was
comfortable.
gonna
It
say
felt more intimate, man.
No, I was gonna say Aaron.
Oh, that's cool. I'm
Aaron.
cool.
He's an Aaron. Aaron. You can say
cool with
Aaron.
it.
Dude, Aaron is actually pretty
Aaron.
tight.
Do you
I
speak
like
Spanish?
Muy poquito. Muy poquito.
Are you Mexican?
it. I heard it in your
No,
song.
No. So, yo hablo español muy poquito. Estudiante por vida. Español, yeah. I gotta study for life, bro.
Sure.
Más Spanglish.
Mas Spanglish. He's learning
For
Spanish
sure.
too, so he's getting that.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's
Bro.
crazy. My mom speaks Spanish, right? And she's Italian and Swedish, but she speaks fluent Spanish. Because my oldest brother, I have two brothers. My oldest brother's Mexican and my middle brother's Puerto Rican. And then I'm mixed. So Swedish, Italian, black. And yeah, she speaks fluent Spanish. So I kind of learned from her a little bit. But I wish she would have spoken more to all of us, to be honest. But crazy.
Bro, but in your music, you have
Yeah.
some Spanish in there. Because I was listening,
Yeah.
like in that thing I reposted today.
yeah. Which one?
It was the one with the honey. Like,
The
the one that I posted, like tonight's guest. I don't
Damn.
know the name of that song, but I saw you post it. And I was like, this video is sick.
Is it the one with the
Like you have your braids out, no hat on, like looking
Bubble
tough.
Talk, I think.
Is that Bubble
I
Talk?
think it's Bubble Talk. yeah.
That's the one that you made the video for, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a sick ass video.
Thanks, man.
Shout out to her,
Yeah.
like the filmer of that video
fucking,
is.
yeah, Eric Stevenson. That fool's a beast. Yeah, fucking a beast. If you look at his catalog, it's pretty insane. And I was sitting on that music video for quite a while. Like, I don't know. Every music video I've had that I've released, I've had it for like a year or some change,
Whoa,
like
really?
before I
Word.
release it. So
Really?
that Bubble Talk video that I just released, like maybe like a month and a half ago, I've had it. It's been done for like a year and a half. Yeah.
Okay, so before we jump ahead, because we got ahead, I didn't really introduce. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a rapper.
Correct.
So, and the reason also that I wanted to have you on the show is that you're going to be headlining the private invite-only show that we have coming this Friday, April 25th.
Super private.
Super private.
If you show up, you will get denied. If you're not on the list, bro, get the fuck on. You can watch outside. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, like this Friday is a really, really big deal for me. And honestly, I really love having you on because of the fact, bro, had the spot. It'll be 11 months that I've had the brick and mortar for
hell yeah.
this rendition of Caffeine and Green. And I've had shows here before, all rock, no hip hop shows. And we have this.
Gonna be rocking.
But he's a hip hop guy.
But that's the thing is like, bro, you got Nipsey Hussle on the wall, you got
Yeah.
Nas, you got Biggie, you got A$AP Rocky in the back, and yet nobody's done any hip hop show. And bro,
Here we
you're
go.
headlining the first dude. For me, I know this sounds like kind of lame, I guess, but for me, this is the show of shows. Shout out to every single artist that's played here, and like, yo, no hate,
no disrespect.
no disrespect
to
but
any artist.
this is the show for me.
Yeah.
And listening to your music, we were listening to it right before you got here. We were listening to Bubblegum.
Nice.
And-
Shout out Check Castro.
Dude, the whole album.
Shouts out.
Shout out to Trey Castro. Josue is on it.
Yeah.
Cuatro Vente is on it.
Cuatro. Wherever that guy
Feliz
is.
Cuatro Vente. I actually asked if Cuatro was going to make an appearance, and he said no. But I was like, damn.
Pretty bummed on that.
That
I'm
was
not gonna
like,
lie.
but either way,
Busy man.
we have a lot
He
of
is a busy
people.
man.
Busy mijo.
He is, man. Fuck.
But you know, that's why I wanted to have you on. And it's like, dude, for me, this is a really cool big deal. And like, I really like your music.
Thank you.
I really, really like We Outside. That's a really good song.
Yeah. That was hard.
Dude, right before, I actually just listened to a track that wasn't your track, but you were featured on it. And we were listening. I was like, yo, it's called Exceptional.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, is it two, like the cover art, is it Two Faces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Shout
That
out
was a
Ben
good
Yen.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the guy.
we were
yeah.
sitting here, like Danny was sitting in this chair right here, and I was like, yo, what song is this? And like, I
Yeah.
looked at it, I was like, yo, put that in the hard section, son.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
was a
That's
good
honestly one of my favorite like features that I've like done up
For
to
real?
date. Yeah, because like
Nice.
that, I don't know, like the beat and just everything just sound like it was so like, I'm not gonna say easy to do it, but like it just felt so natural to get on that track and to like, it was my best like writing. Like I didn't feel rushed. I didn't have to force nothing. Like it just was really organic for me as like a feature. So like that's probably like one of my most solid features. I love that song. It's a great song.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's
it's,
tight.
yes, it's definitely one of the better. I mean, not better ones like that, but like it's definitely like a really solid song. I was just
Thank
like,
you, man.
so
Yeah.
taken back. It's like, you know how when you're listening to music and you're not really paying attention, but it's just like kind of on in the background, but like something gets you, and you're like, whoa, what? You know, what is this? And like you
Yeah.
run
Yeah,
over
yeah,
real
yeah.
quick, maybe take a photo if you don't know,
Yeah.
or like Shazam it real quick.
Right,
like-
right. Yeah,
yeah.
I have a lot of those.
Oh,
Bro.
man.
I was just in Miami, and I literally everywhere I was going, bro, I would literally be like, "Oh my!" I was
Shazam,
holding up the
Shazam,
phone. What
yeah.
song is this? Staring, boom, like this, and just holding it up, like then screenshot it,
Damn.
dude.
Yep, I do the same.
It's so G.
It works.
But
Yeah, how was Miami? Was it dope?
bro,
I've never been.
it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. I was just talking
Mr.
to Danny
Worldwide
about
or what?
Mr. Worldwide 305. You know what I'm saying,
World wide. Why?
bro?
Black leather gloves. Fucking Step Brothers.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
Dude,
Oh my god.
Dude.
Holy shit.
That's
Dude.
just funny.
But dude, no, it was. I was just telling Danny. I think the most interesting thing for me is I've never heard. There's like a couple things. Never heard as many white people speaking Spanish, because there's like no Mexicans there,
Wow.
bro. I'm
Interesting.
just so used to like Mexican culture and Mexican
Yeah.
people and like Tex-Mex and like
Yeah,
or just
yeah,
San Diego Mexican, and then just going to Tijuana, Tecate, Baja, like Ensenada, whatever.
It's
But
so nasty.
yeah, you go down there. I go over there, bro, and it's all opposite. It's like, mi novia es mexicana, but like she's like the only one.
Oh, wow.
And then it's like all her friends are like
Dominican.
like no Venezuelan, like Colombian,
Okay,
Ecuadorian.
Wow.
Ecuadorian is that
Sure.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
not? Hey,
Colombian
man, sounds
stuff
good.
like that, and like all just like and they all speak Spanish, and they're all like I'm just used to like more Mexican people.
Yeah.
Growing up in a Mexican household, like that's what I'm used to.
Wow.
So it's like I was so taken back, but then it was so dope, bro. Like
Nice.
just in different flavors, like Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and like
Yeah.
Cubans,
Yeah.
bro.
The way they get down in the kitchen, huh?
Bro, I mean, but like in the cafecito and like the fucking colada, and like, dude, we went to this place called La Colada Gourmet, I think. And
Okay.
it's in Little Havana. Bro, we walked in.
Fire.
There's this like this white girl, like red hair, comes in, big old like English accent, or Spanish accent. Bro, I swear to God, she was speaking Spanish to me, and I was trying to play it off. My girlfriend was standing right next to me, and she looked at me, and she's like, "Mi novio no hablas español."
And you're burning me
I was like,
out.
dude, I fucking got it. She
Stop,
looked at
what are
me,
you
she's
doing?
like, she's like, Amor, did you understand anything she got? And I was like, no. I was like,
Ah.
damn it.
You just gotta do a couple. It's like it's all body language.
Yeah, right.
At that
He's like,
moment.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever you
got
say.
it.
Yeah, I got that. Got
Leche
that.
regular, sí.
Sí, por
Yeah.
favor, yeah.
But no, dude,
Jesus Christ.
it was epic, bro. Like
Nice,
I highly
man.
recommend going out there. Dude, Wynwood, favorite district
Okay.
in Miami. Like bro,
Wynwood.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna update you, but back up on that one.
Bro.
I like to have this little like folder. It's not like a bucket. I have a bucket list for sure, but then I also have like another list of just like places to go to that like domestically, I guess you could say.
What do you
Yeah.
got? What's your top three?
Oh, it's been a while. Definitely in top 3. Japan is probably the
Yes.
top one.
Dude, I'm about to go to Japan next month.
Oh man, hey, fuck, I'm jelly.
I'll tell you about it
bro.
later.
Bring him
Yeah,
back.
yeah, please. You gotta give me the whole itinerary. Give me all that, bro.
Okay,
But yeah,
so
Japan.
that's in there.
Yeah, and then I guess Thailand's in there too. Just because I had just never been, and like everybody's always telling me like just how dope it is, and like low-key like affordable, like
Super cheap.
Yeah, like it's affordable. You can do a lot, and you can do a lot. Yeah.
That's
So,
tight.
and then my third, I think my third, I don't know what my third one is. It's like random. I have like the places to go, but then like the third thing I think is like parachuting. So it's like, it's like, it's like,
Things
yeah,
to do.
what-
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Parachuting in Thailand. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
come
get-
on.
hey,
Dude, what
Dude.
about parachuting like Battery? Like
Damn, that would be
That would
be
be like
crazy.
the Eiffel
yeah.
Tower.
And
type
oh
shit.
my
Yeah.
god, off the Eiffel Tower. Dude.
I don't think you could
Damn.
do that. I think it's too.
It's
That's
gotta
like
be illegal. for
Rush
sure,
Hour
bro.
3 shit.
Yeah,
That's
just
crazy. Or
escaping.
was it 4?
Did they do that in the movie?
And one of them, yeah,
I don't remember.
They were fighting in on the Eiffel like in the Eiffel Tower, like, and they kept like climbing and shit like as they fought. And the next thing you know, they're at the top. Like that shit's crazy. I don't know which one it was.
that
Though.
I
is
don't
so
remember
ridiculous.
that.
If
either.
someone can
I'm
tell
gonna
me
have to
if
go
it
back
was
and watch it. Yeah,
3 or 4 or
Danny,
something.
fact check.
Yeah,
Fact
there we
check.
go.
I'll fact check it.
Fact check
I'll
right
fact
now.
check it right now. Let me
But
watch
yeah,
that.
hell yeah, man. But yeah, exceptional. Thank you so much for about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that fool kills like every song. It's crazy. Like he puts out songs pretty frequently. So like he's just, I don't know, he's just with it. So that's cool.
Well, one thing I wanted to talk about before
Rush
we
Hour
get
3.
into-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was
Okay. Before we get too far into it, I wanted to like just talk about a couple things, and I wanted to take it back. So right now, as of next week, you have the award show because you
Oh,
were
yeah.
nominated for the San Diego Music Awards
Yeah.
for Best Album of the Year.
Yeah.
For Bubblegum, right?
Yeah, for Bubblegum. Yeah, 2022.
So I wanted to get into that, but before we start at that part,
Yeah.
how did you start rapping? When did you start rapping?
Oh man. So crazy. Like, even like, I mean, like Trey has this background too, and like the more people that we like encounter throughout like our like musical career journey, it's crazy like where we all started. So I was actually like 2011, 2012. I picked up the guitar for the first time, and then me and my friends started crazy. We started like a little band that never left the garage, right? Because we were like heavy in the scene at Soma, and we're like into hardcore music. So
Really?
I started off like,
I feel like a lot of the rappers start off
yeah,
like that.
like that's, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is, but heavy in the scene, just going to shows like every week, and just that was just the life, you know. And then of course we wanted to do what we were seeing, and like we were so like inspired by that. So I picked up the guitar, started learning like really like heavy chords, and then we were called Pleasing the Ghost for a moment, and then like that transitioned, and then but rapping is a kind of always just been there like low key like throughout high school, and just, I mean, if you can even take it back. I have 2 older brothers, so like they've been really like motivating and like inspiring with like trend and like game and just music in general. So I had a lot of hand-me-down things like growing up. So I would, like, their music was like my music, and like whatever trickled down came to me, and the swag came to me. So if you want to start back from then, when I was younger, I was always, I don't know, kind of foreseeing myself doing something musically. But after high school, 2011, 2012, started playing guitar, heavy metal music, and then through that time, maybe it's like there was some in between time, and we started a little brotherhood, a little group called Disciples of the Canyon, and that was like our rap group. I guess you started like in like 2014, and so then everybody that was like in the band was like started spitting, and then I was like, whoa, y'all have like
All of a sudden?
yeah,
Got bars?
like it's just like it was like, because I was still stuck on like, all right, I'm trying to learn this guitar, and then, you know, and then but always just like writing rhymes or just freestyling anyways, but never recorded anything vocally probably until like 2015 or 16 or something like that. And then I had a couple things with maybe like 2014. I have to fact check myself on the SoundCloud shit, but
But you started on a SoundCloud.
yeah, and I was producing a lot of things like as much as I could. So I started doing producing around that time too, like 2013, 2014, and then never did anything vocally, was just pushing out tapes. And then so like 2017, I believe, I dropped like my first like my single, but throughout a couple years before that, we dropped like songs on Disciples of the Canyon with all of us. As a group. Is any
of that still out?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, a lot of that's a lot of things on mine. I turned to private, but they're still there. So I love that shit. So sometimes I like take it off, and then you can see it. And so whoever is like really on that shit will see it. But for Disciples of the Canyon, I think everything's still up
on SoundCloud.
Yeah, and I used to go by occipital flows, which is like a whole thing.
What does that word mean right there?
So
I've never heard that word.
Occipital. Okay, like like the Matrix, where they basically like they plug in like in the right here behind their head. So in that region, like behind your back of your skull, is the occipital lobe. So everything that we see, colors, everything that we're seeing at right now, looking at right now, basically goes through our eyes, through our retina, goes back to our occipital lobe, and then comes back out to be projected and flipped upside down. It's like this whole crazy mechanism, but basically just how we see. So our occipital lobe is a huge part of our visual cortex. So
you're saying you're a deep guy.
I'm a visionary. I'm a visionary. That's the whole thing. But but it was I was like way more introspective, I guess, with it. And then a lot of people can say it. So I was like, damn, like getting called up to stage was crazy. They'd be like, occupational flows. And I'm like, fuck.
Occupational flows.
Yeah. And like even now it's like, floss. Like floss, flaws, and but I didn't do it to confuse nobody. I just did it because I was gonna go by flows regardless. Yeah. But when I looked up flows like spelled normally, like a million motherfuckers popped up. So I was like, oh, I'm not a million of these motherfuckers. So I was like,
yeah, for sure.
So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna change one letter, and then like 5 people popped up. So I was like, hell no. So I did it Flxwz. So the X is where the O is supposed to be, and then the Z is where the S is supposed to be. It still flows, but when you type it in, I'm the first one right there. So when I was doing the name change, I was trying to think of something a little bit more like searchable, I guess you could say. But once you got it, you got it.
That's tight. But it's kind of cool that the name is like, oh, I'm not sure if you say it like this or like that.
Yeah.
The kids will be like, nah, this is how you say it.
Yeah, I was hella just talking to Trey about that. I was like, damn, bro, like, I was like, I still don't know if this name is the name. I don't know if I'm gonna change it one time when I get more involved or like older or something.
Dude, I don't know. I'd say stick with it now because caffeine and green. I can't tell you how many people walk in here thinking they're gonna buy weed. I had two people literally walk in today. They walked right past the coffee register, walked in, looked around, and then walked out. I was like, these guys.
They're like, where's
what the?
Yeah, you could totally
They're like,
tell.
where is the green at? Like,
100%.
Green.
100%. But it's like, bro, you'd be surprised how many people don't read above the sign. It says coffee roaster. So it's like, it's whatever, dude. Yeah. But it's like, just stick with it and tell it. Sure. But like at some point, like if you are gonna change it, like, I mean, how long have you been going by flows? By that
just by flows, I think it's been like 3 years now. I think 3 years. Yeah.
But you're gaining some recognition.
I feel like I am, a little bit.
You definitely are.
It's crazy because like like when you're doing what you're doing every day, like you're just kind of just living like that. So like it's kind of not like it get lost, but it's just like you never know how you're like perceived or like how many people are actually like watching or paying attention.
I think it's more than you think.
Which is crazy. It's
always more than you think.
Yeah, it's pretty intense because then like sometimes like I had a couple things like throughout the years, but more recently, like this year has been like 3 or 4, like 4 times where I'm walking and they're like, yo, Flows. And I was like, who the fuck? And that's like someone sick. I don't know,
tight,
and I'm like, oh shit, what's up? And they're like, yo, I saw you at this show. Like that was dope. I was like, oh, thank you. Like, fuck. Like, what the fuck? And then some people I haven't seen in a long time. And I'm like, they're like, oh, I remember when I first saw you, like you were going by occipital. And I was like, fuck, how do you remember that?
That's so G though. That's like, so G.
Yeah. So like that stuff's really cool. It's very rare, but very, very, a lot of impact with that. So, but yeah, it's just crazy.
It feels good to get recognized for
it's cool,
what
man.
you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, since 2017, I've kind of just been doing like 2016, 2017, like more solo stuff.
Okay.
Along with DOC stuff, but I'd say DOC kind of got me into rapping because like I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know you guys were recording. Like I had no idea. And they're like, yeah, bro, we just did like our first thing. And I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like I'm in there. And then so we just started kept it going.
When did you decide to make the shift to possibly pursuing this something as something more? Because I mean, getting that nomination for like San Diego to be up for like album of the year, like as a rapper, like this is no small feat, so I think, and then you're also, for people who don't know you, you're also at the same time you are you did like a Tiny Desk submission, like I reposted that video. I mean, dude, you're doing really cool things, and especially in an area of like, and this is not to shit on the San Diego music scene, but you're doing it in an area where people don't really think, when they think of San Diego, they don't really think of rap music. They think maybe somebody would know that it's Rob Stone or Mitchie Slick or something like that. But you're coming up and you're getting the recognition.
That's really cool. Like hearing it like outside in, or looking from like the outside in. Well, first of all, I appreciate that. I mean, just trying to keep that stuff going. I mean, shit, I don't know. So wait, let me take it back real quick. Yeah. What was our question here?
The question is like, when did you decide to take this to more of like, more seriously to like a professional?
I hella blanked for a second. No, not gonna lie.
It's all good.
Yeah. Fuck. I think after there is probably after our first show. I kind of started taking it more like seriously, I guess, because like Disciples of the Canyon, it was me, Saying Jay, Lockjaw. He's had a couple names, Johnny Darko, Circus Jack, Miz. Who else we got in there? We got Fred is Dead, DJ OL. I mean, the list goes on. El Dale. So we had our first show at 710 Club in Pacific Beach.
Yeah, dude.
And like PB? That, it was so, looking back on it, I was like, what the fuck were we doing? But it was like, we were just, we had met this lady at a hardcore show. Ironically enough, we were getting fucking lit. Me and John, or Johnny Darko, we were getting fucking lit, about to go into a show, but we're in the parking lot, and it was the craziest shit ever. I swear I'm gonna make a movie off it one day. And we were in the parking lot getting lit, and this lady comes out, and she's like, hey, you guys are on next. And we were like, what the fuck? Like, what? We're like, what? And then she's like, you guys are on next. What are you doing? Like, they're about to end. You guys are next. And we're like, oh, like, we're not here to perform. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And we're like, but we do rap. And then she was like, oh, really? And then we're like, yeah. She was a band manager. So like,
oh, wow.
Yeah. And then so she was like, oh, take my info down. And then we did like a whole contract thing and got hella shows with her.
Really?
Julie Knight with Nighttime Entertainment. She's been around for forever. Yeah. She's like in charge of like a lot of punk bands that have been around for a long time. Fucking amazing. So we had a lot of punk hip hop shows like coming up. And then, but yeah, so shout out to Julie.
SD?
So like,
she's from SD?
I think she's from Jersey. I'll have to ask her, but I think she's from Jersey and made her way out here. Yeah. Okay. And then, but yeah, that shit was crazy. So, and we were like, fuck, we have songs, like we have a thumb drive. Let's go fucking perform right now. But it was like a hardcore show, and we were fucking lit, and we were just fucking lit out there. And we were like, yo, we're about to get a show. And she got us the first show at 710 Club. And then we like announced it to the world, of course. And then like, we're thinking like just random people were going to be there. Bro, we got there. We got on stage, tiny ass little stage. Did our whole set, and that whole place was packed, and like a lot of family, a lot of friends, homies. Which was
perfect.
Just
like
you
want, man.
But I had no idea because we were like, what the fuck? How did everybody know? Like we only told a couple people. And like,
what year was this?
This was maybe 2014, 2015.
So
maybe.
Like Instagram was still around, but
it wasn't really like
no stories yet.
Yeah,
like,
it was probably more Facebook, like if anything.
Oh
yeah,
damn,
yeah,
bro. Back, son.
That's wild.
But so after that show, just like everybody showing love, and like just like that whole moment of just doing what we've been behind, like, you know, in like the makeshift closet at the house, and like playing songs that we made, you know. So after that moment, I was like, yo, this is, yeah, like I've always wanted to do something like, if it wasn't the hardcore shit, then it's gonna be this. So yeah, and it just kept it going. And like I really haven't felt, like there's been times where I've quit, like a million times I've quit, and I'm like, you know, just like, I'm not gonna fucking do this shit tomorrow. And it's like, how can you not? Like, there's so many like rough drafts and saved files, and there's shit going on, and people are expecting stuff, and then I'm like, damn, bro, like I just can't stop. Like whether people really fuck with it, or if I go throughout my whole life and like this is as big as I'll ever get, like that is what it is. Like, of course everybody wants more, but just being like consistent and just I don't know, just doing it for yourself at the end of the day is kind of what all that matters. I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I was trying to do it for like everybody and all this other stuff, and then I realized I was like, damn, I'm not making the music that I want to make. Yeah. I want to make the shit that I want to listen to and that I want to make, and then that just changed the game. So like,
'cause that's when people really fuck with it.
Yeah, bro, it's amazing. So that's when I started taking it a little bit more serious.
Has there been a moment like when you're at a show and you look in the crowd and you're rapping and people are like, there's like maybe like, I don't know how many people, but just say at least just one person is just sitting there rapping all your shit just like back at you?
Yo, yeah.
Is that a trip or what?
That actually happened at one of the biggest shows I've ever done. And because I mean, there's like times where I see like the homies coming in, they're like rapping the shit. I'm like, yeah, you know, rapping along with them.
You know it.
But it's like, it's crazy because when you're up there and you're performing and you're looking out into the crowd, there's really two voices going on. It's the voice that you're actually projecting that everybody else is listening to, and then the other voice is actually the thought process. Like, I can hear my thoughts, you know. So there's two voices going on at the same time sometimes, and if any moment it can get slipped up, because like, I guess like the way I can describe it is like, I don't know, just waves. Like, think about like a DNA strand, but 2D, not 3D. And like, you're just kind of in and out with it, with the voice and like projecting. So sometimes if I get too lost, then I'll be like, doom, and I'll blank, and I'm like forgetting lyrics, or like next thing you know, I have to like come back to like where I was because I fucked up. So if it's not in sync and I'm not focused, that shit can break easy. But with that being said, I was performing. Trey was DJing for like, I don't know, I think it was like a second time DJing for my set, maybe more than that, I don't know, but bigger show wise, really early. And then it was we opened for Fora. Fora's been around for a long time. He's a rap artist, and that place was packed, yo. Like, we sold like 70 tickets.
Where was it?
Music Box, San Diego, downtown.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was
That's a good venue.
Crazy. Yeah, it was sick. It was really sick. And I mean, it was packed, man. And fucking yeah, we did what we needed to do. We sold 70 like hard tickets for like people that know us and everything. And then there's probably a good, I don't know, I want to say there was, I don't know, maybe like 250 people there. Maybe even more. I don't really know what the capacity you can hold in there on the floor, but there was a lot of fucking people there. And I was looking out to the crowd like I always do, and just seeing everybody I know that showed up, and I'm just like looking at how they're enjoying it. But then there was this like one song, this girl I've never noticed before, and like I was spitting and she was just, and I was like, she knows every fucking lyric. Who is that?
That's sick.
Who is you?
Yeah, like while I'm fucking rapping, she's doing her thing, killing it, and I've never noticed her, I've never, seen her before. And it was actually one of the homies, one of his sisters. Like, she like actually fucks with the music, so she like hella knows my songs. So I was like, wow, that's really cool.
That's fucking
And then after the show, she showed me like mad love, just like, I'm so glad I got to see you for the first time. And I was like, damn, that's fucking sick. Like, she's so sweet. I appreciate that.
Just the hype is real.
Yeah, but I wish I remember what song it was. But
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that shit was that was catastrophic for me. I was like, yo, that shit is fucking tight.
Just blew up.
Yeah, it was really cool. So
did that make you feel like maybe you were doing, like, you're on the right path?
100%.
It must have, dude.
Yeah,
for sure.
and like sometimes like I know like it could be in anything, right? So like anytime when you have like that opportunity to show like that it's your moment, and I've witnessed people do that for their moments, wishing it was mine, but like being, you know, honored to witness their moment. And so like at that moment I was like, oh yeah, this is my,
like,
this
this
is
is
my
my
fucking moment. Yeah. So I mean I left everything I had up there. Like I didn't even care if anybody was just on their phone or buying drinks or talking or not giving a fuck. But like, if you go to my Instagram, random self plug on Instagram at o.flxwz, and you go through like my reels or whatever, even on YouTube at created by Flows, you'll see these random clips over in the beginning of the show. I'm like, yo, what's up, y'all? Like, not really fucking with me, you know. I'm like, okay, cool. It's all right. I'm an opener. It's cool. Of course they don't know me. I was like, but they about to find out.
Yeah.
And then so by the end of the fucking set, I was like, can I get a hell yeah? I'm not even joking. Hell yeah. I was like, let's fucking. So like I won the crowd over, you know, in a matter of 15, 20 minutes. And it was crazy. And then like it was like call and response. I was like, say this, say this, like fuck, yo, like that shit's crazy. That like to be in that moment. So
That's
yeah,
a skill,
definitely,
man. That's a skill.
Thanks,
Not
man.
everybody
That's
can do
what
that.
you call. That's what you call an MC.
Yeah,
Straight
yeah,
up,
it makes you
yeah.
move the crowd, man.
Straight up, yeah.
Fuck, man. So that was a crazy experience. And I keep that experience like really close to me. And then realizing like, but even closer to me are the moments where I'll risk like 710 Club, like, because I know we had a show, they were like, we want you guys back, and we're like, hell yeah. And then we did another show, and then like two of the guys from the group, like they couldn't make it, so it was just me and like other people performing, and then like not anybody really came out. So there was like 10 motherfuckers out there, and so they're like, yeah, we're not hiring these motherfuckers again. But I was like, hey, but at that same show, still gave it all I got. I mean, I hold those moments really close because it's like everybody has to start somewhere unless you're an industry plant. I mean,
For sure.
I like
An industry
for sure.
plant.
an industry plant.
What does that mean?
So I mean, I'm not sure for fact, but there's, let's just say, all of a sudden, I'm gonna bring this up to like K-pop or something like that, Korean pop, music. So like, let's say,
that makes sense.
like out of nowhere, it's like 5-piece group, and they just dropped their first song ever, and it's like billions of fucking views. All that stuff was calculated. They were, you know, the name, everything, everybody that's in the band, like everything was like curated and connected with intention, without them individually doing anything outside of that. And all of a sudden they're just boom, they're just like on the map.
Just huge.
Yeah, like all of
Okay.
a sudden, because like of connections and just exposure, etc. But I mean, it can work in any genre of music. It doesn't have to just be K-pop. I was just using that as an example. But yeah, just like industry plant, just having everything like laid out for you without you really, building up for that.
Okay.
So, but
Well, I mean, like, to be honest, there was, I remember seeing Travis Scott play a crowd that there was like nobody there. There's absolutely nobody
Wow.
there. And this is Travis Scott. you
yeah,
know?
he's hosting his own festivals.
His
and shit.
own festivals now, right?
Crazy.
So, Travis Scott was playing to this crowd. There's maybe like 10 people in the crowd, maybe. And then now it's to see where he's at. It's like, bro, I think it's really, really important to have those shows.
Oh,
And
yeah.
to always know where you came from.
100%, man. Yeah, because that's it. It really, I don't know, it builds character for sure, and then it also builds moments, and it also builds tenacity when you do get to those bigger levels.
Oh, 100.
And it's just it's genuine too, because it's like if them people pulled up to like I have this conversation with the homies all the time. It's like sometimes we're like, damn, bro, only 100 people came out. Like, what?
Dude, 100
only
people.
Yeah, like only. They're like, bro, people would kill to have 5 people come out.
Yeah.
Let alone like 50. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, damn. Well, maybe I didn't promote it enough. And it's like, bro, what do you mean? Like, you did a lot, and a lot of people came out. Like, I had a listening party, and I was like, it's always this back and forth like feat with like, with myself, like, am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Where am I supposed to be? A lot of it's been coming up a lot lately, like feeling like imposter syndrome, like maybe I shouldn't really be, like, is this really me? Like, did I even do anything? Self-doubt is what it is.
Yeah,
and
100%.
And then, but it's like, having those conversations, like for the listening party, I didn't really know what to expect, how many people to come through, but I had to do a cap of people, capacity. There was only 2 people allowed at that venue, and then I was like, I'm only gonna do 60 because, like, I'm pretty sure not a lot of people are gonna come, and then like that filled up
Super
quick
fast.
and I was like, what the fuck? So I changed the capacity to 100, and then that filled up, and I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. So I was like, all right, I'm only gonna do like 110, and then that filled up, and I was like, what the fuck? This is like insane.
This is super sick.
So 150, and it could have kept going, but like I had to cut it like there because I just didn't want it to get out of hand. And then again,
Out of hand.
yeah, but then the people that it yielded that night, like 150 plus people like RSVP'd, but like 100, about 105 like pulled up. Like, give or take, throughout the whole night, about 100 people came through. Some people left early and etc. And I was like, damn, bro, that shit didn't get packed. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, that was crazy turnout. And I was like, okay. Like, but it's just that constant battle of like, am I doing what I need to be doing? Is this enough?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just, and then, but people would kill to have 10 people come out to a show, or to even get booked for a show and stuff like that. So those moments are huge. They're huge.
Dude, I mean, to go from humble beginnings of 10 people, nobody, playing to an empty show. There's a Masta Ace song called The Grind. He's like, I'll be the manager, road manager, tour handler. And he's like, just to play a song, like play a show at 3 a.m, he's talking about it. I'm butchering his lyrics, but he went from being this huge rapper to nobody. But
Wow.
he's like from Brooklyn, I want to say, in New York. But he talks about that.
Yeah.
And you could go from the highest highs to the lowest lows, or you could start off in the lowest lows and move your way up to like a Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I think that's what builds character. I mean, it's like that song by J. Cole called Love Yours.
Yeah.
There's beauty in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely is something that I think you'll always hold dearly. And I think it's those moments that really define your character.
Oh, absolutely, man.
For sure. Absolutely.
Dude.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Gotta keep that ego in check.
Yeah. 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 I've had quite a few ego deaths too. So I'm like, damn, man. I to some, I guess I could be considered a goober or whatever. I'm not fresh or whatever the fuck, but at least I'm me at the end of the fucking day. So
Beautiful, man. Hey, that's what it should fucking be, man.
I wish I was Larry June sometimes, like
Dude,
real,
Larry June.
like that fool just got it. Like, I wish I was Currency sometimes. You feel me? But I like listening to those motherfuckers more than wanting to.
But
be
Currency
them.
was like underground for a lot of
For a
time.
long
Yeah,
time, yeah.
Dude, and Currency skated.
Yeah,
Did he
yeah.
actually?
He's a skater, bro.
he's
For real?
big in that.
He's like good skateboarder too.
You can tray flip and shit?
I don't know if he could tray flip, but he's good though.
We go all the way to New Orleans, see that motherfucker throw a board at him. Hey, do a trick.
Hey, fool. Yeah.
Bro, he's better than Lil Wayne, guaranteed.
Oh, okay, that's
shit.
cool. Hey, okay.
Actually,
That's good.
That's crazy because what that brought into my mind right now was Lil Wayne in any of the Tony Hawks? Like as a special character for something?
I don't know.
Maybe in the recent ones, but not when I used to play it.
Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Oh, it's probably Niger with his fucking when he had dreads.
Yeah, Nigel was in it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nigel's been in the game for a long time.
He's been in Tony Hawk.
I feel like I feel like he's been in Tony Hawk.
Yeah, he's in one of the earlier ones. Or
Joey
not
Bad-
earlier, like mid ones. you
Yeah.
know?
Joey Badass skates too.
Oh, that's
Or
sick.
it was a skater because on the cover of 1999 album.
Oh, that's him,
Oh, he's
right?
skating. Yeah.
He's
Right,
like doing
right,
a kickflip
right.
or something. I don't know what. I don't
No,
know
they're
what
just
he's
pushing.
Oh, they're pushing. That's sick as fuck. Yeah, little things like that, man. I mean, I've skated for like my whole life, but now I'm just, I'm like, I got a cruiser now. I ain't trying to bust my I ain't trying to bust my shit nowadays. It still happens, but yeah, fuck, bro. Yeah, I was actually.
It sucks, dude.
Yeah,
it fucking sucks. It hurts.
It does suck.
Yeah.
I just slammed a couple days ago. I was skating in Miami on. I don't even know. I left on Monday, so Sunday night I skated at Lot 2 skate park.
I seen that back heel. That was a good back heel.
Thank you. Yeah, no, dude.
That was a good back heel.
For a guy that, you know what I mean? For a coffee
skate.
roaster.
Wow.
Roasting.
Facial before, total facial.
No, I gotta see that video though.
I'll show you after.
You're not missing much, man.
Wow.
No. Praise to kicking the balls.
I hella sent him the clip, and he was like, all of a sudden, and that's all.
That's because he knows that you can do more, bro.
Dude, I used to be able to do more. Not anymore. I don't skate like that no more. I just I was skating with my girlfriend's sister, and she's super dope. Shout out to fucking Romy.
Romy.
She's my birthday twin.
Oh,
we have the same
sick.
birthday. Yeah.
Nice.
It's fucking tight.
Hell yeah.
But okay. But so you're performing, you're doing these things, you have your humble beginnings. How did the album of the year come up?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So I don't know what month it was. But I out of nowhere started getting like DMs and like, congratulations, bro, like good shit. And I was like, on what? Yeah, like, but like,
you're like, finally someone's recognizing.
Yeah. But because there was like no context, it was just like, yo, good shit. Like, you're doing your thing, and I was like, what?
Like, I see you, G.
Yeah, like I was like, oh, thanks, bro. Like like, thank you. I really say is just like, thank you. Yeah, and they're like, no, bro. Like, you got like, congrats on the album. And I was like, oh, fire, bro. Like, yeah, thank you. Like, I dropped that a long time ago. And they were like, nah, the fucking album of the year got nominated. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I
you're like, it's been out for.
Yeah, and then people, because like I guess they had said my name wrong, and like, because like let's just say, for example, like a Grammy, they'll be like, all right, and the nominees are, and it goes to like a video and it shows like all the nominees and it has like that announcer voice on it. So they had one of those, and like they say my name wrong, and like somebody had like screen recorded. They're like, bro, they fucked up your name. I was like, what is this?
What did they say?
Oh, bro.
Come on.
You know what?
FLXOW.
I would have took the FLX. But this motherfucker was like Flxwz and Trey Castro. And I was like, Flxwz. I was like, damn, I need to get some fucking canned cheese. The Cheese Whiz. That's all I thought about.
Wow.
And then so I was like, damn. I was like, who do I have to contact about this? But I was like, nah, I mean, like, our fucking album cover is up there, and like our names, they was spelled right. And like, so I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. But I'm sure, but honestly, I've never heard Flxwz before. So I was like, that's actually kind of hard. Flxwz, like Flex, like Wiz Khalifa, Flex Wizard. I don't know. Fuck. Somebody call me Flex Wizard in the comments, bro. That shit's hilarious. But
that's chill.
Fuck it, that's pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, like, at first I was like, what the fuck is this, And then, because I know somebody, I tried to get it nominated for an album called 202 back when that dropped. So that was like 2021. And then I just didn't know how to do that. So I was like, hey, like, I know that I was getting like a blog, or he's a blogger and a journalist. And so I sent my album to him, and then he was like, dude, you should nominate this. And I was like, how? He's like, I'll do it for you. And I was like, I got you. Like, I'll send it to them. And then if they like it, then they put it with the nominations. And then, because there's like a certain number of slots that you get.
Why did you send it to that guy?
Just because like when I wanted to get my album reviewed. So like,
okay.
It's like one of the, not the hardest things, but it's really hard. I guess it is kind of difficult to find people who do blogs and are journalists and do write or things like that.
Is that the guy that reposted you the other day?
I'm not sure.
Because you got posted the other day recently.
That guy?
Like last week or
you're
2
talking
weeks
about the
ago.
country beat when he was
Yeah.
dog, that's a whole nother. That's
so tight.
dude.
When I seen it, I was like, damn.
yeah, bro. I was the same. I was like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? Because like, yeah, we'll remind me on that one.
I will.
But that one, yo, shout out to DJ at the Crunchy Beat, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you so much. Fuck. And yeah, so the reason I sent it to that guy is because I knew he did blogs. Like I knew he did reviews. Like so I was just like, hey, here's this album. And after he listened to it, he was like, bro, this is a solid album. Like you should do the San Diego Music Awards. And I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then
I never heard of it either.
Me neither.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, well, whatever you need to do, bro. Like that would be amazing to try. And like never heard anything back from like the people that he sent it to. He's like, I sent it to them, like, you know, cross your fingers. And I was like, cool. And it just didn't happen for that album. And then so I was thinking, I was like, wait, maybe like he tried again for the new album. And then so I was like, I don't really know. And then we actually just went to this SDMA thing. It was like a reception, and we got to meet up with all the nominees.
Oh, Trey was telling us about that.
Yeah, so it was just the other day, and so like that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I think they had some technical difficulties, so they had like it was a little slow getting started. But I mean, us just chilling, drinking, and just vibing with each other, like that was cool. We got to meet some really dope people, and they're all nominated for different categories, like best folk music, best jazz artist, best soul, like all these different categories.
That's super sick.
So like I don't know if y'all know, like Desi Hollow, he got nominated for like best album. Fucking B-Turn, Ray Riley. We got fucking. Are
these hip hop artists?
Yeah, it's all for the same. Like
okay.
Yeah, same. K Wood, and then
who's B-Turn?
He's.
I wonder if that's P Money, dude. Brandon Turner.
Oh, that'd be.
It's not.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's probably not.
No. Never mind. Yeah, B-Turn's a rapper. He's pretty good, man. He definitely has like he's a very really solid. Like his voice is like just solid, bro. Like bars are solid. The other dude that I'm trying to think of, I forgot what his name. He has an album called "Bury Me a G." But like kind of like
such a good name.
He's like kind of like West Coast like funk kind of artist, you know. So a lot of dudes from like Oceanside are in there too.
Oh, for real?
Are in the yeah. And so it's just really cool. I wish more people showed up, but to the reception. But yeah, that was dope. And you know, I was talking to somebody there, and it really got me thinking. And there he was like, yeah, bro, I got, hey, we're like, oh, who nominated you? And he was like, oh, I did, but I forgot about it. And then I was like, oh, and then he was like, yeah, like I totally got it like blindsided one day. Like people were like saying congratulations. I was like, bro, that shit happened to me. And then he was like, yeah, he's like, I totally forgot I put my album in. I was like, fuck, did I do that? Because I don't remember. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, how can you tell? And so I was like, I need to talk to somebody to see. Because like I remember talking with that dude about submitting the music, but it wasn't for that album. So yeah, I'm like questioning. I was like talking to Trey. I was like, bro, I don't fucking remember. I don't know if I did that. So I don't even know to this day if who nominated us or if it was actually me. But either way, bro.
If you're out there,
Trey Castro didn't do it, right?
If you're out there,
Nah, he didn't do it. But yeah, I was like hella perplexed. I was like going through my emails and shit to see like what was sent, and like I was like, I don't see anything.
So
I was like,
you have to submit it.
Yeah, there's like multiple ways you can submit it, or like unless someone like
maybe they were just fucking with it, dude.
Maybe, and or like maybe like they like saw a show or something, and they were really like interested and actually took the time to go to the fucking, you know, to the page to look at it. But everything still has to be evaluated by like a team of people that still decide who's gonna actually be considered a nominee.
Yeah.
So it's still dope that we're even in that even in it. So that's
what's the exact category? Best rap album?
Best hip hop and rap album of 2022 for San Diego. Yeah, like it's just San Diego. Well, Oceanside's in it, so
San Diego County.
There we go. San Diego County. There we go. We were both like, wait.
Yeah, so I believe Trey, because we went to the studio the other day with Trey.
Yeah, he was recording some
Nice.
On fire,
dude.
Anyways.
Oh, always.
Yeah, it was so good. But we also met Cornelius.
Julius
Julius
Cornelius.
Cornelius. Shout out to the
Solo
homie.
grado con Cornelius.
He was super cool. He was saying that the award show is going to be at the Rady Shell.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't sure, right? I
oh.
don't think he was like I think, but I wasn't sure.
Is it there?
Humphreys at the Bay.
Oh, well, that's even sicker too.
What-
Yeah.
I
Dude,
never. I don't, what's that one? I don't know.
dude, that's where like Leon Bridges, like, dude, FKJ is about to play there.
really.
Bro, like serious
Is
artists.
it also by the water?
Humphreys
Yeah,
by the
bro,
Bay,
it's
bro. It's
fucking
on
sick.
the water.
Is it
bro.
close to the radio show?
No,
No, I don't think it's
opposite
close.
ends of San Diego.
It's like
Oh, word.
it's like
North County?
No. It's
downtown. Rady Shell's on downtown.
yeah,
Yeah, I know that, but like the other one.
It's over by like
Shelter Island. It's by the airport.
That's where it's at, around
It's by the
there?
airport. Yeah.
Point Loma, I guess you can consider.
Yeah,
it.
it would be Point Loma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sick because I've been to a few shows there, and like, bro, it's fucking sick because like when the sun sets, the stage, like it's just like you see the sun setting and it sets behind the stage, and then everything around it is being reflected off the water.
Glowing.
So it's
Golden hour,
yeah,
bro.
so like golden hour with like the waves, and you can hear the waves kind of slapping against like the rocks, and like the you see like fucking boats and shit just cruising by. People are on their boats, fucking vibing, listening to they just pull up on their boat in the
Yeah,
water
yeah.
and just like
It's a
see
vibe,
the
bro.
concert,
Yeah, it's a vibe.
So that's gonna be sick. I forgot which news station is gonna cover it, but I think it's gonna be like a live thing. The news is gonna be out there.
what?
Yeah,
Dude.
so it's gonna be really sick. I'm really excited. I've never been.
Yeah,
and then,
dude. Did you gonna get dressed
Hey,
up?
but
You
hey,
gonna
you've
look
never
hella
been,
fly?
and now you're like,
Yeah.
you're there, nominated.
But-
yeah, that's why I was like, I've never been to Coachella, so I was like, if I ever go to Coachella, I'm gonna play there. Like that's what's
There you go.
That's
Just
what's
put it
gonna
out in the
happen.
universe, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Like, yeah.
The first Coachella I ever go to, I'm gonna perform at that bitch. So
Do it up, bro. But like, are you? Are you gonna get like Migos? Are you gonna dress in like a suit, like super
Oh,
fresh?
word.
I actually talked to Trey about that.
You know Trey's gonna dress
Yeah,
nice.
I thought it was always swagged out.
Yes,
I would
man.
definitely be go swagged out. I would wear like some Gucci loafers. I'd wear a hella nice suit. Just be like, look at me, baby.
Yeah,
like I look
yeah,
hella
yeah.
fresh.
This
Stop
is me.
playing.
This is me.
Yeah, I don't even know. I just still don't know.
T-shirt.
I'd buy a
Yeah.
new gold chain for that shit. Like
Yeah.
a new ring. Like, yo, fuck
Definitely
it.
trying to get some rings because I've misplaced a few of mine, so I was like, God damn it. But
You should just go and act
yeah.
like you don't know nobody. You know what I mean?
yeah, bro, I definitely,
Just cool guy, everyone.
definitely.
So
Yo, flows,
stupid.
hey, yo, what up, flows?
Hey,
just
over there,
ignore
stay
them.
over there,
all,
G.
all I do is like the shoulder thing, like the pop, like the shirt, just like.
Dude, Tony, bro, put on hella dark sunglasses. It's dark as fuck at night. Just
Stevie
turn
Wonder,
it
that
just
bitch.
Straight. Like,
Yeah, no, definitely about to wear some sunglasses. I think because like I just like that anyways.
Like what you got on right now?
Yeah, these are
those aren't even sunglasses.
yeah,
though.
they're
You got the Mexico filter on there? or what?
you feel me? So for those that are listening, I got these. They kind of remind me of goggles, but they're not goggles. Like
I mean, they kind of, yeah.
they're kind of like I would play basketball in these, and they have like the fucking tied
That's
strap.
in the back.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
cap, no
You know
cap.
what I
I have
mean?
a photo that I took in Miami that I'm wearing glasses like that, but they're like round. So I'm not even going, hey, bro.
I love these things.
Yo,
People give me,
they're
hey,
fresh.
people are, I've gotten compliments on these, and then some people were like, bro, what the fuck are those?
Nah, they're
And,
Steve.
What
They're Steve.
What
No, those are Steve. Those are Steve.
Nah, yeah,
But
they're nice. They're nice.
yeah, they're cool. So like they're kind of like sunglasses, but they just have a really, really light yellow tint. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna wear something like this, but they're all black. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna wear, man. I definitely want to just, I want to be me for sure, but
When
a
is it?
formal
What's the
me.
date for that?
Yeah.
April 25th. So
So
coming
next Tuesday. It's
pretty
literally
quick,
a week
pretty
from
quick.
today.
Yeah, and then get this. So before that, there's a show, the show coming up, right? The very
Oh, on the 21st.
exclusive.
word!
Is that Caffeine and Green?
Who's that?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's going to be here, Caffeine
Yeah.
and Green, right?
Oh,
I
I heard
believe
about
so.
that one.
That's
Yeah,
right.
somebody told
That's
me
what they
about
had on the flyer.
You got a flyer? Oh, actually, we need
Whoa,
a flyer. Oh, we gotta get the
Hey,
flyer. Actually,
hey, no cap, no cap.
Wait.
Real talk. I hella did not even get the flyer.
Oh,
I was like, Danny walked in and I was like, yo, I need the flyer. and he was
shit.
like, I don't even have the flyer. I'm like, how the fuck is this even happening? I was
Oh
like, I don't
my
even
It's
know.
invite only, bro. It's an exclusive.
It
Yeah,
is
that
super
shit's
invite
funny.
only. And he was like, yo, it's circulating amongst the rappers and like everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be here. I was like, that's fine, but I was
Yeah.
like, I still
I
need
still
to
need it,
see
though.
it.
Oh man, I hella didn't know.
You have it, right? You have it?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
he
we're
has
gonna-
it.
we're gonna get the airdrop right now.
Okay. Turn it on. Ha ha. Fuck.
Bro, I'm
2
so
days
excited.
before and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, but then it's
Damn.
420 this week.
Yeah.
So-
420 album
420.
dropping. I don't know if he wants us to say that. No?
¿Cómo se dice
Yeah,
nuevo
sí,
album?
sí, that was good,
Wait,
that was good.
¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice nuevo album? Nuevo. How'd you say it?
You're already saying it.
Is that what it is? You just
in
say
Spanish?
I guess.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se dice? Like,
Album.
¿Cómo se dice? Album.
Oh, that would just be album.
Oh.
It's already said.
Oh.
You're like, ¿cómo se dice nuevo álbum? It's already saying it in Spanish.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to just say it so you can actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know if album was actually in Spanish.
Album, yeah, you can say album.
So it'd be like
nuevo proyecto.
Proyecto.
Proyecto, yo.
Or something. Oh, oyo, you added an oyo in
Oyo.
there.
Órale.
Proyectoyo.
So Feliz 420 dropping a new
Feliz
nuevo
420.
album.
Damn.
Is it on?
On 420, I don't know. Well, this is gonna
On
drop
420?
after his album drops, so it's fine, right? I don't know if you wanted like us to
I don't
talk about
know.
it or no.
I don't know.
Who cares, dude? He's dropping it at 420. It's gonna be
Yeah.
sick as fuck.
Well, he
Yeah.
drops one on 420 every year, right? Or a new project on 420?
I believe some. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Either like a single or like a
Something,
tape
right?
or something.
Yeah.
He's got something. He's got
He's
something.
got something, but so it's
So
you got
that-
420 and then 422. Is the show on the 21st or the 22nd?
Show's
21st.
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 22nd is Ryan versus Tank.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
421,
Mhm.
421 the day after. Shout out
Yeah.
to Method Man if you listen to hip
Yeah.
hop. But that's where it's gonna be, baby. We're gonna be in here.
Yeah.
DJ Noel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh well. DJ
came
OL.
in today.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, the homie.
Bro,
Yeah.
fuck
I met
yes.
him. I met him.
Bro, he's that's
I didn't know he was a DJ.
So
Or his
he's
thing
a-
says DJ, right?
Yeah,
So-
DJ, yeah.
Disciples of the King. He's in Disciples of the King.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
he is like that's
guy
the
or
guy.
what?
That's the
He
guy.
is DOC.
That's the fucking guy.
That is him.
DOC.
No, what?
He
Yeah, he
is
came
DOC.
in. He
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, I'm like the guy that's gonna do the sound." We're like, "What's up, fool?"
I'm so happy that he made like the time to come out here because I was like, damn, I should see if that fool will come out the day we do the podcast. But I was like, there's just so much going on. I don't even know if he's working. So you guys telling me that, I'm hyped.
Well, I hit
That's
up Trey
fucking
today.
cool.
I was because Trey when we
Yeah.
went to the studio. Was it last week? Was it last
When?
Tuesday?
Last week, yeah,
Tuesday.
last-
Oh, it was last Tuesday. Dude, it was a week ago today.
Exactly.
Damn,
Oh yeah, because
Tuesdays-
we were gonna do him.
we were gonna do the
and he was
podcast
like,
with him.
"Dude, this is my last thing."
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
"I gotta
yeah.
Finish the album."
So he came. So we actually, I was like, hey, let's not force the podcast, but if we can, let's go to the studio with him.
Yeah.
If it's cool. So we end up going to the studio. We meet
Cornelius.
Julius Cornelius.
Julius Cornelius.
Yeah.
It was just us four. And then he was like, yo, I'm going to have my guy come by the shop or whatever. And I was like, all right,
Oh,
cool.
he did say that. Yeah.
Texted him today, and he was like, yeah, he's going to pull up right now. Bro, came in, nicest guy, bro. Just like
Super nice.
super
I don't know.
nice.
Yeah, I was like expecting something else, like a guy, like, "Oh, where this is."
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So where do I plug in?
yeah.
Some shit like
Yeah,
that.
nah,
He
Noel's
was like the
fucking
sickest
amazing,
dude.
Yeah,
man.
just so hyped.
Oh
Like,
man,
such a nice guy.
Noel, you're a great guy, man.
Yeah.
You're a great guy.
Yeah, dude, shout out.
Shout
Yeah.
out Noel. Papa Noel.
DJ, oh well. If you lost your job, oh well. If they served you a burger instead of a taco, oh well.
Oh well.
Is that his thing?
No, it's just, well,
It just rhymes with Noel.
I think we go on tangents sometimes. Like I don't know, just like some I don't know. Like, I think one of his things was like he's like, bro, lost my job yesterday. Oh well. So that's just his shit, but yeah. And then his like DJ tag is fire as fuck. So like whenever he DJs, he made it himself. So like it goes, it's great. It's like 3 or 4 buttons,
Right,
and every
right,
time
you
he
got
hits it, he goes, DJ. Oh well. It's so fire.
Oh,
It's so
that sounds
fire.
kinda
So like,
sick,
so he
yeah.
can chop it up like however he wants. It's sick. It's sick.
Like,
But he's not
Yeah.
DJing, though. Trey Castro's a DJ.
Yeah.
No,
this
no,
is-
no.
I think
Is
I
Drama
think-
Beats?
It's
Drama
Drama
Beats.
Beats.
Drama
I don't think
Beats.
you've met Drama yet.
Drama's fucking
I haven't
amazing
met
too,
Drama
man.
yet, but
That's the homie.
I wanted to.
Drama.
He said DJ no, OL.
Yeah.
DJ OL was saying you were gonna have a band, but now the band can't happen.
Right.
So you're gonna have Trey spin for you.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That would have been a crazy, like, that would have been like our first show we've ever done as like
live with
with the
the band.
band. That
Like
would
a
have
straight
been
up unplug shit.
Yeah. So basically, like the Tiny Desk. Sorry about that.
I know.
Little-
So
little-
they should, yeah.
It's okay. They love the plants.
Dude, they hella do. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I gotta get some
it's
neem
okay.
oil. I gotta get some neem oil.
Shouts out Flxwz.
Yeah, fucking up my bananas. Fuck. I mean, fuck. I blinked again.
What
You
were
were talking about the band.
I blanked too. I got into the fruit
got
flies
it.
and
I
shit.
was-
Guys. He's got it. He's got it.
I was like, man, I'm about to get a Venus flytrap in here and eat those
I got it.
motherfuckers
I'm all
up.
thinking
Dude,
like,
that'd be
oh,
tight.
okay.
Yeah,
Venus
yeah.
flytrap in here, that'd be
That would
good.
be.
Oh,
That's what
shit.
you need.
I'd be
Yeah,
down.
that and those long little sticky things.
Dude, I have
you know?
those in here normally. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. But it's like summer. Like
Yeah,
it's coming
yeah.
back. It's spring and summer. They come in tough.
It's gonna get
Yeah.
worse.
But anyway, either way, we were talking about shit.
Yeah, see,
You
it's
blanked
okay.
too.
It's okay. We had it too.
I had it for a second.
Yeah.
No, I was. We were talking about your band.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah,
the
it was
ti-
gonna be your first
the
time
Tiny
performing.
Desk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we basically like rummaged up a band that like it's just crazy. You never know what people what people do like or what people are capable of. So I was literally at the studio and then some like a homegirl/fan like DM me and was like, you should do this. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then and it was a link for the Tiny Desk thing. And I was like, oh wow, I didn't even know they did this.
Yeah,
She's like,
that's
yeah, I
crazy.
think you guys would have a pretty good shot. And I was like, damn, thank you. Like, that's really nice. So that just ignited so much motivation and inspiration. That's literally what created all that because I had no idea. So shout out to her.
Shouts out.
So yeah, so we like went to the studio. So it was me and Trey. We had a session, and then afterwards I was gonna have a session with Noches and Archie, who also produced at the same studio. Yeah, Black Wave. And so
Is that where Trey's at?
yeah, Black
That's what
Wave
it's called?
Studios.
Black Wave. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yep. With Manny. Manny has the other suite. And then there's 2 suites, technically 3, but
In that same space.
So
So that one that like
the one that you go into that I'm sure that you guys were in.
you walk
that's
the long
one.
hallway. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
but
there's
if you
different studios.
before you go to that door, like before you go in the initial door, like after you pass the turquoise
the
gate,
lounge, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
lounge, whatever.
like no, not
Yeah,
even
there's a thing that
that
says
far.
lounge.
Like right, like once you pass the fire extinguisher, like
Yeah.
you're still on the outside before you get in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you do the left. It's that door.
Oh.
So,
So
like-
next to the insurance office.
Yeah. So like,
That's
Next
so
to farmers
isn't that,
insurance.
isn't that shit crazy?
Shouts
That's
out
just
farmers
wild.
insurance.
Like, there's so much history being built in like that corner. Like,
That's sick as fuck.
And then,
That's
like-
super sick.
That's
and-
what it should be.
and then like there's just like fucking insurance claim places, and then there's fucking like you can hire like home health aides and
You get,
nursing
you get
assistants.
your nails done and shit.
Yeah, like it's just like that shit's so in the cut. It's like amazing.
It's
Bro,
so sick.
but then
People would
you're-
never guess. People
Bro,
would
you're
never
in a
guess.
room with Josue, and Josue is just like, I got the Mike Tyson bloods, or I got the I got the Goji paper bloods. They got me with the marketing again. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, it's just like this is the area next to the farmers insurance area. Okay.
So we're in there, and then they're like, the opportunity comes, and we're talking about it, and then Trey was like, "Bro, fucking Noches plays drums," and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, and Archie plays keys," and I was like, "What?" And then me and Trey both play guitar, but
Yeah,
more Trey than me. And then he was like, "Bro, I could play guitar. Archie could do the keys, and then Noches could be on the drums." So I brought the idea up to them. They were fucking down, and then we made that shit happen. And then we were like, "Would you guys like to play live?" They're like, "Bro, we miss doing stuff like this. They haven't done stuff like that in quite a while." So they were just immediately down for it. And then but one of the homies is gonna be out of town, so we're like, well. So like we can get other people involved, but we're like, you know what? Let's just do like the show, like just have a DJ. It's gonna be lit regardless, you know.
It really is, dude. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Like I said earlier at the podcast, but I have to say, man, like,
Oh yeah, man, we're
really,
excited.
It's really important to me that, you know, one thing I've made it like I haven't really spoken on it too many people, and this is not trying to shit on other rappers, but I will say, for me, the girl, shout out to Wabbit. Like her name is Ophelia. You know Ophelia?
Yeah, Wabbit Presents.
Wabbit Presents.
Oh,
so she does all my shows here.
Sweetheart.
Bro,
oh, man.
She's done a show pretty much every month except for she didn't do one in March. I don't think. I can't remember. But March has been the only month that we haven't had a show. And then I've been telling her since she started doing this over a year ago. Wow. She was like, I was like, hey, I love all the rock shows and I love all the artists. And like, bro, I had like, one of my favorite guys that I had here. It was a dude who has like the harmonica on his mouth, but then fucking like play guitar at the same time and was singing. I was like, bro, this guy is so good.
Wow.
And Topeka Clementine was like this group from Oceanside. Super sick. They had like the Kanye beat machine like next to them while they were playing like sax and some other shit. Tight. But Wabbit, I tell her, I was like, yo, find me some rappers. I need a rap show. I need a rap show. And then she showed me some rappers. I don't remember their names, but they were basically just doing karaoke over their songs. And I was like, bro, I don't want that. Like I go to hip hop shows and I've seen, I love Nas. I love like Nipsey. I love all these fools. Maybe your chorus, okay. Your chorus, fine. You don't want to sing your chorus, fine. But rap your shit. Don't rap over your beat. Like if I want to hear a karaoke song, I'll go to fucking Red Wing down the street. Like whatever. But at the same time, she was like, hey, like I don't really have anybody like that. I'm like, all right, cool. Then this Danny ends up approaching with this whole idea. Yeah. He shows me Cuatro Veinte. He shows me Trey Castro. He shows me Josue. He shows me you. And he literally was playing, like we started playing your music in the shop one afternoon, and I was just like, yo, who are these guys? He's like, they're all local. Some from Mexicali, Calexico. Oh, that's cool, man. And then some from San Diego. And I'm like, let's fucking make this happen. And it literally just started with him sitting at that table right there, just being like, hey, let's make this happen.
That's fire,
and the seed was planted, Yeah. And
it was actually supposed to happen last year.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
In like December. We were looking for December. We didn't have a show in December. We ended up having a party instead because I rented out the space.
Okay.
So I ended up renting out the space for like a birthday party.
Fire.
So
shouts out Trisha Mendes.
Shout out to Trisha.
Fastest girl in
Trish. Fastest?
Fastest for sure.
Wow.
Yeah,
on a skateboard,
Muy rápido. But
anyways.
we were doing some stuff, and then this all came to fruition. I remember, why was I talking about this?
First hip hop show.
Because it was supposed to be last year.
Oh, but like the first thing was like, dude, having you guys in, and then like meeting Trey, meeting Josue, meeting Cabecita Loca.
Cabecita.
Dude, and then, dude, okay, this is the craziest shit. No cap. Bro, the day Danny brings Trey Castro in here, he brings Trey in here. We're talking, we're meeting, I give him some coffee. We're like doing the damn thing. We're talking stories. He's like, yo, I think we can make this happen. He's like, I got these guys. He tells me all the guys he'd like to do. Cool. Yeah. It was the night of like maybe the second Future is Color jazz night.
Oh, that's true,
bro. Yo. So that night was the night
we were talking about. We your name got brought up in that conversation
that day, right?
That day. We were sitting right here, bro. And he was like, yo, he's like, yeah, I think he's like, I got all these guys, excuse me. And he was like, but I think I'm going to have my homeboy Flxwz be the headline. I was like, all right, cool.
He's like, his live performance is crazy.
Yeah.
He was hyped.
Wow.
I was like, okay, cool. And then, so our meeting was like a while. It was like maybe like an hour, 2 hours.
And some change. Yeah.
Good shit.
And then me and him end up kicking it. Like, he stays with me while I clean. And then we end up like, whatever. We meet up with the homies. We go
at Future is Color.
Yeah, we go over to Barrio Logan, meet up with the homie Ray, meet up with our homegirls like Renee and like Bree and so whatever. And like we're chilling, we're getting some wine. We see Wabbit, and we're chilling. And me and Danny go sit in the front, and like literally right there next to the like where the band is playing, because nobody's sitting there. And then like me and Danny are kind of talking, and then we're just watching, and we're like vibing, Like, and it's
that's amazing. Skate jazz,
the space is sick, the music's fire. Yeah, and then we look over to the right, and literally Danny like nudges me. He's like, "Yo, that's the dude Flxwz that Trey Castro was talking about."
Wait, you know what? Hey,
that's fucking crazy.
I'll be real. I told him, I was like, I think that's Flxwz, because I'd only met you once.
Right.
I only met you once when I was at that studio.
Right.
Like 2 years.
Yeah,
ago
it was like wow. Yeah,
it was a minute ago.
Yeah.
Dude. And so I like looked over, and I was like, I think that's Flxwz. But I'm not sure. I was like, that looks like the fool that I met. You know what I mean?
But my homeboy,
that's so sick.
Dude, one of my other best friends, Ray, was standing outside, but like you were standing by the door.
Right.
Ray was standing like kind of like straight back if you were to look, but he was like almost on the street.
Yeah.
So he's like, do you want to go stand with Ray Ray? And I was like, yeah, let's fuck it. Like, whatever. So we like go to the back. We say like, not later, but like, we're like, go past our homies.
Matt, bro.
Bro, we walk right up to you. And then it was like, we go say what up to Ray Ray. And then he's like, I'm going to say what up to this guy. And I was like, all right, cool. And then we say what up to you. And it was like, what the fuck, dude?
We're
This is
just
exactly
talking about
like,
this.
That's so sick.
I was like, and we walked away, bro. We ended up going to Border X,
Oh,
and
fire.
we were just kind of talking, and me and him were like, I think I smoked a joint with like a homie or something like that, and we're sitting there smoking, and I was like, bro, I can't believe we literally talk about this guy, and he just shows up. Like,
Damn.
how the fuck does that work? And he's like, bro, the fucking universe.
The flow
That kind
signal.
of happens from time to time,
A
bro.
lot.
The other day, real quick, we're hanging out, and this fool's like, "Oh yeah, because I'm gonna come on the podcast more often,
Nice, bro.
right?" And this fool's like, "Yo, man, yeah, let's try to get like, we're hanging out, drinking a beer at
Mod Bomb.
Mud Bum. It used to be Amplified in downtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this fool's like, "Yeah, man, we gotta try to like get some fucking like restaurant owners or some shit like that, chefs, shit like that." And then like all of a sudden, this fool has taken care of his fucking neighbor's or his roommate's dog.
Yeah.
And some guy just walks up to the dog and is like, "What's up?" Da, 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 da. And we ended up having a crazy conversation with this fool, and turns out he's the fucking owner of the fucking restaurant.
Wow.
And like, so what the,
no cap.
so like, what
No
the
cap.
fuck is that? Fool, we
Like,
sometimes
That's
we
so-
say shit and then
You
it
just got-
like,
it's
what
about
the fuck?
manifestation.
It connects. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm playing at Coachella the first time I play.
dude,
That's what I'm saying.
The first time I go.
That's what I'm saying. Bro,
The first time I go to Coachella, I'm
I'm
gonna
big,
play.
dude. I'm hella big on manifestation, bro.
Yeah.
I'm hella
Hey,
big
it's
on
true.
it.
Hey, that's happened to me a bunch of times throughout my life,
Bro,
straight
but
up.
that's the thing. It's like
Amazing.
that's why I looked at him and it was not because I was smoking weed, but it was definitely
It was
like,
for sure,
It was
'cause you
just
were
like,
smoking.
I was like, bro, I hella hit it and I was all, it's just the universe when things are meant to be, things fucking line up. And
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
Fuck
man.
yes.
that's why you being there
Salud.
was like, bro, salud, boys. Fuck
That
yeah.
did feel like, yo, yeah,
just
what the
cheers right
fuck
now.
was random
That's what it
flows.
was. And I was like, bro, I was like, hey, as soon as we saw you and I met you, I was like, hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. Like, hey, and I think I said to you, I was like, we were just talking about you today.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, for me, that's all I needed. Cause like,
Wow.
I wasn't unsure, but as soon as like, yo,
As
you're,
like that happened.
you pop up and Trey Castro literally talks about you. And I've never heard about you ever. And then all of a sudden
Wow.
you're right there. And it's like,
Damn.
just chilling on
Yeah,
the fucking
that's-
corner. You know,
yeah,
just
and that was the
like a
the
G
first.
just watching.
Yeah, that was the first. Features color.
Oh, was it the first one? It wasn't
that
the
was.
second one?
I think that was the very first one, bro.
We went
That's
to
the first one. So it's even more history that was made that night.
dude, I'm trying to get them on. I'm trying to get the owner on. I met him. But
Oh,
I'm
Erwin.
Yeah, or I'm
Oh
trying to get him
yeah,
on.
yeah. Erwin's a good guy, man. He actually helped me a lot with a lot of the stuff that I initially did with the Sunsets and Brainwave stuff.
Dude, I
So-
wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to Rahina though, real quick. I just want to give a shout out to my girlfriend because she was the one who told me
Aw.
about Future is Color.
Oh yeah, dope.
She
Oh,
comes.
shout out to
She
her.
comes here from Miami and she's like, "Hey, amor."
Rahina's
do you-"
his girlfriend.
Yeah, thank you. She was like, "Do you know about this place in Barrio Logan?" I was
Yeah.
like, "How do you know about a show in San Diego that
In
I don't
Barrio
even?"
Logan.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
so
I don't-
she knew what was up. With
Oh,
that.
dude,
She, hey,
100.
just randomly walk around like, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, what is this? Like,
Yeah, and then
start
just
talking.
like, dude, the way she is as a person, bro, like she makes
Wow.
friends like that.
Oh, very very approachable, very like friendly.
Yep.
100.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So she tells us, and I'm like, and I even said that to Daniel, I was like, how the fuck is my girlfriend who lives in Miami gonna fucking tell me about what's going on in my hood?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, you know, but like, it was all good, but it was just like that was the thing. But what else were we going to say right now? What else we were just talking about?
Like how about like meeting there for the first time, like making you're like once I saw you, like that's how I knew the show was on.
Yep, the
And
show
then
was on.
Features color.
What were
It was the
saying,
first.
man?
It was the first one. You said you wanted to get the owner on there.
Oh, the
Yeah.
owner, yeah, but dude, that guy was fucking killing the game, and then he
Oh,
has
yeah.
all this cool ass shit going on in there, and they have the deal with Foot Locker. I'm like,
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah, they're on that shit, man.
Sell their clothes or what?
I guess like they're doing like a collab or something.
Yeah, his one of his drops that he did, it maybe consisted about maybe like 4 or 5 pieces of shirts, hats, shorts, matching sweatshirts with shorts and shirts, like the whole
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a whole drop, and then
Yeah.
Foot Locker has like kind of like a featured artist kind of thing that they do. And yeah, he got his threads into Foot Locker and Fashion Valley, and then like I don't know, maybe like I don't know the number, but 6 to 7 fucking Foot Lockers in LA, and then like they were just all selling his stuff.
That's dope.
Pretty
Bro,
cool.
like,
yeah,
Fuck yeah, that's super sick.
Dude, San
Yeah.
Diego is on the come up right now.
Yeah.
I think we are, man.
Yeah.
Like for
Straight
real
up.
talk.
As long as we keep grinding, dude.
Yeah.
There's
Just-
no
yeah.
other way.
Yeah,
You just
you
gotta
really-
grind.
Grinding.
Dude,
That's all.
man.
I was talking about that recently too.
Oh, that's what I was gonna
yeah.
say. I wanted to ask you about your sunset and brainwaves.
Oh, okay,
that
yeah.
was where it was going. So
Yeah. Man. So Sunsets and Brainwaves. If you guys are interested in some dope clothes, check us out. Sunsetsandbrainwaves.com.
out.
That's kind of just been like in the works for quite a while, but it's so hard to like do a lot. Like I know I said everything but nothing at the same time, but
But you just did a show,
It's
or,
a lot of
or you
work.
put
It's
your
a lot of
clothes out because I've been.
Oh,
wanting to follow
you
it.
know what? I did see that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
realize that
posted
was your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Dude,
yeah.
he left he left stickers out here and shit. Like,
Yeah,
like I was
yeah,
giving
yeah.
his stickers out.
I never
Yeah.
got one. Man, where's my sticker at?
you suck, G.
The first meet it was me.
the first time I met you.
Yeah,
Or
you gotta
second
check.
time,
Yeah,
second
check.
time.
You gotta check like one of your pant pockets or like a backpack or something. You might have. I gave you. Maybe I gave you a Flows one. Maybe not a Sunsets one.
A sticker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
But yeah, it's I've been trying to.
Oh,
Like,
you know what? I think you
work
did
that.
give me a Sunset one. Yeah.
I
You're
think
right,
I
you're right.
tried to. At least tried to.
Yeah, I definitely like. I think I threw it in the trash or something like that. I was
Fuck.
gonna say,
Damn,
oh,
you're
wow.
such a bad
He's,
fan.
no. He's like,
like,
thought it was.
I was like,
thought it
what
was
is that, dude?
Thought it was a receipt. It was fucking this. What the fuck? I don't keep receipts. Fuck this.
Wow.
No, I was kidding.
Oh my God.
But yeah, for like the past like I don't know, maybe like probably like 3 years, like I've had this whole idea of like and like it started off of like being just like a thought, right? And then at like a dinner, and I'm like, yo, what would you think? Like just like to a friend or something, like Sunsets and Brainwaves. I'm like, okay, yeah, what's that? I'm like, I don't know yet. It's gonna be something though.
But it's like,
And then and then like a few months later, I'm not writing nothing down because like it's just like a cool thought, and then maybe like
That's
a note, maybe like a note in my phone, and then next thing you know, I was like, because I wanted to ponder about it, because being occipital flows, a lot of brain, a lot of stimulation and stuff like that. So and then just being from San Diego, being a native. Sunsets, we got the beach. So instead of just regular waves, we got brainwaves. It's just like a cool, like I just thought it was like a cool name, and there's more to it. I think with the more, like the longer that it's here and just kind of just being brainstormed, like more of it will be revealed, I guess, if that makes sense.
But it is a clothing brand.
Clothing, yeah.
Okay.
And then eventually I kind of wanted to turn it into something more. So like, let's say like, down the line, let's say like 3, 4, 5 years from now, Sunsets and Brainwaves signs an artist, and it's a label.
It's a
So,
label.
like,
Yeah.
it could be
That would be tight.
it could be like whatever, really. I really want it to be like an umbrella kind of thing. Like at first I was like, oh, I want Flows to be the umbrella, but then I'm like, wait, well, maybe Sunsets and Brainwaves, and then it could be Flows, and then this and this and this and this, because it's Sunsets and Brainwaves brought to you by Flows.
that makes sense.
It's cool to have merch, but I always feel like merch is just like, it's like just merch, but it's never just merch. But I look at these big time artists and I see their merch and I'm like, dog, what the fuck is that?
Kind of whack.
Kind of whack.
Like
yeah.
YG with his honey.
Like even he has some cool drops with that. But like I wanted
Bro,
to,
he made some like
yeah.
Nike Cortezes, but they like straight up a knockoff. But he has like the
Oh,
red
no.
star.
They look like Nike Cortez.
Bro, they
Damn.
are Nike Cortezes. You could tell he just like took off the Nike swoosh and just put his
Oh
star
my
with the red
God.
swoosh.
Oh wow.
Bro, straight
Yeah,
up.
wow.
No hate. Sorry, YG.
Yeah. Oh honey.
Honey.
He's making money.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, yeah. But I just wanted it to be more than just like the merch thing, and I didn't really want it to be Flows, but I don't really want Flows to attach to it, but I mean at the same time, yes. So the very first thing that we did, it was like an overstimulated shirt. So I don't know if you guys know who Dewey Saunders is, but he's a digital designer, and he also does a lot of collages from like he'll cut out a lot of different photos and pictures and stuff and make collages and creates like album art. So one of his what I know him from is most famous thing is he made Anderson .Paak's Malibu's cover.
Damn, shit!
Really?
Yeah.
That's
and so I've known him for a bit, just like on social media type of thing, and like I've always been a fan. And then just through time of just like following from so long, like, you know, sometimes we comment on stuff, and then all of a sudden a conversation will start, and so then we just started having like all these like conversations and stuff. He started following me, and then I was like, holy shit, this is kind of dope. And I was like, man, one day when I have the courage, I'm gonna ask him to collab. And I was like, I don't know when that's gonna be, but it'll be soon. And then
You'll know.
Yeah. And then Sunsets and Brainwaves, I was like, hey man, quick thing I got here. I don't want to take too much of your time. I created a mood board. I created everything. Like, I was ready to like, because like I didn't say, hey, I'm gonna send you something in a couple weeks. It was just like, I'm just gonna do this, and then let him know, like, hey, is it okay to do this? Okay, boom, and then I'll send it to him like immediately.
Already ready.
Right,
Yeah, like it's already here.
So I had all this mood board stuff, and like a lot of the things that a lot of the stuff that he inspired me from his own stuff.
What's a mood board?
A mood board is basically ideas and inspirations. It's almost like a visual brainstorm. Like, yeah. So
that's
like
pretty cool.
So like if I like, let's say like if I for example, when doing the Sunsets and Brainwaves things, like he has a lot of different text that he does. So like I went through his whole catalog and everything, and I found all this typography that he created for like other businesses and other drops, and I was like, oh, definitely something like that, definitely something like a thick logo, like very like in your face logo, and like this. And I was taking like all these different ideas and putting them on one display, and then I put like, you know, like a prompt, like who I am, what I'm trying to get done, very concise. And then and he was like, hey, I love this idea, let's run it. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, god damn, that's crazy. So I'm actually wearing it right now.
Really?
Yeah, I did this one right here, and I got this top piece. His name's Koisun. He did the typography for the top SBW, and then did the bottom one. But on the back of my sweatshirt for the Sunsets and Brainwaves, like the logo, like the stickers that you guys have.
Yeah.
I basically. Yeah.
Shut.
So you know, he created the logo for it, and then also like a couple different, I haven't released them yet, and I've had those for like 2 years. Like this stuff has already been like, I've had this for years. Yeah, but I wasn't ready to like put it out there until now, you know. And then I got asked by Market on 8th, which is in National City. If you guys haven't been there.
Yeah, it's right down the street from where Friends of Friends is going to be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
They
know
were
about
just
that.
on the show.
That's whoa.
Yeah, Marco and Billy.
Whoa.
Yeah, Marco's a good homie.
Yeah, they're like, it's like in production right now.
Yeah, dude, they're about to open. They're
That's
gonna open
fucking
Is that the ones that you had on?
Yeah.
That I met like right at the end?
Did you meet them?
I think I met them like right then. You were like, oh, they're doing this.
Maybe.
That's
yeah.
sick,
so, dude,
bro.
Billy was sitting right where you're at. Marco's right here. Marco's been on the show a bunch of times. Shout out to
Wow.
Marco. But he's running Friends of Friends is the cafe. And then there's like
a brewery, right? And Wavy Burgers.
Wavy Burgers
So
is Billy.
Whoa.
Wait.
I know Billy. That's wait. Whoa.
Dude, they've been on the show within the last couple episodes.
Yo, shout out Billy. Hey, those fucking burgers are dank, bro. We gotta do that. Yeah, I can't wait till you guys open. Congratulations, man.
Dude,
what
yes.
the fuck?
Yes.
Yo, good guy too.
Super awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Oh wow, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, that's telling you the
See,
Captain
that's
Green
like
Network, bro.
It's like that, and then like that same thing with the Futurist Color stuff, man. Like Wabbit, like,
Yep.
and then you knowing her, and then
Yep.
like what the fuck, like,
bro, it's all. I'm telling you, bro. When I'm.
And I met Wabbit like maybe within like the past, like, I don't know, it's been months. It hasn't even been like a year. I haven't really known her for too long. Dude. And the way we met, she was working the door at a show that I performed at.
She's working the door for this show.
Oh,
bro. when I told Trey, I was like, "Hey, I have this girl who I help with." She said, "If we need help, whatever."
Oh my
and he
god.
was like, "Yo, I was like, yo, I got her." And then so I hit her up. She's like, "Yeah, I'll work the door."
No fucking way.
So we got-
Shouts out Wabbit Presents.
Wabbit Presents.
Dude, it's just,
wow.
bro, when things are meant to be, they happen naturally.
And so I was actually gonna ask, can I bring? I don't have any more sweatshirts. This is the sample, but I have shirts. So
Yeah.
am I bringing?
You want to
those?
bring merch?
Please,
Yeah.
Please bring
Fuck
merch.
yeah.
I have a clothing
Wow.
rack in the back. We can pop up.
And I have like these like little boards that I made that are like, yes, thank you. Yeah.
Just
that's
show
on me.
if you can be here by 4:30 on Friday.
4:30 on Friday. Okay.
4:30 on Friday, because that's
Yeah.
when DJ Noel.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Fire.
Noel is gonna be
Either
here.
way. Yeah. Fire. And I'll probably just help him set up too. We usually do that with like he does all our shit. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Which is crazy because like for all like a DOC stuff, like we would do a lot. And then to find out that he was helping with the show, I was like, what the fuck? That's so sick. Pretty cool.
Well, that was Trey, I'm pretty sure. 'Cause
Yeah,
Trey-
for sure. It had, yeah, for sure had to be. Yeah, that's gonna be sick, man. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fire. But yeah, Sunsets and Brewways is clothing. Have you guys heard of Claremont Surf Shop?
Yeah.
So I grew up in Claremont, right? So I don't know. It's kind of like a thing that's in the back of my head. I'm always like, yeah, Sunsets and Brewways like is gonna be in Claremont Surf Shop. Like I want to
easy.
like I want to sell my stuff there because like I'm from there and I went to Madison and that's like I used to go there all the time. I used to dumpster dive in their dumpster like with the homies because like they would have like shoes that were fucked up and they couldn't sell them, so like I'd go dumpster diving and have fresh ass like Osiris skate shoes so we can go fucking skating some brand new shoes. Granted, they might be a size too big,
Who
but
cares,
they were
man?
brand new fucking shoes that I couldn't afford.
Yeah.
And they're in the
For sure.
dumpster.
Yeah, like, I'm
Bro, we
taking these.
got boards from there, grip tape, like the extra grip tape that they would throw away. We'd take the scraps and just create designs on our boards from the grip tape that was thrown out. So like cause in the dumpster, bro. So like fucking dumpster diving. Yeah, that was a whole thing. But
yeah.
yeah, I definitely want to get them get Sunsets and Brandways in there because
That
I don't know.
should not be a problem.
I feel like it's gonna be like I want it to be like more of like I don't know, something like that you could say like San Diego type shit. Like it's like a very I want to the shirts that I have like they just feel good and like I've skated in them and I'm active in them and like they're just I don't know, they're just like the shirt to get fucking to fuck up and while you're doing something that you love.
Yeah.
So
That's tight.
yeah, the puff print and everything is so sick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like the puff print.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that shit.
Well, Flows, we're approaching that hour and a half mark, bro. Before I'm super excited about the
same,
show
man.
coming up, and I just want to say thank you for your time today. I know
Yeah.
you're super busy. I know,
we all got shit.
dude. This Friday, we're literally 4 days away. Is that 1, 2, 3?
Tuesday,
No,
Wednesday,
it's
Thursday,
like
Friday.
3.
3 days.
3 days away
fool.
from the first hip hop show at Caffeine and Green. Where you're headlining, sir.
Wow.
I'm so excited, and
That's like how quiet it is here right now.
it's not gonna be that way.
It's
It
just
ain't
gonna,
gonna be like
like
that, yeah.
we need to do a thing to make a reel out of it where it's just like just
The
nothing,
calm before the storm.
and then I'm gonna jump like 3 times, like 1, 2, 3, and then it's gonna go.
Oh,
and
I'll
then
help
it's
you.
gonna have
I'll help you film it.
everything.
I'll
Yeah,
help you film
please,
it. Easy,
yeah.
easy.
That's
It'll
gonna
super
be
easy.
easy.
when the shit's packed out. Like wow.
Dude, so for everybody who doesn't know, it's gonna be Flows. You're headlining. I think it's Josue.
So I said before him,
So-
then
I think
Cabecita
Cabecita
Loca
Loca
first.
is
Drama
opening it.
Beats.
So
Drama Beats is
yeah.
gonna play first.
Yeah, Drama's gonna
Oh,
open
Drama.
it. Yeah, Drama Beats is gonna DJ, and then we're gonna have Cabecita Loca do his thing, and then in between sets, Trey's gonna be DJing all of our sets, and in between sets he's gonna do his thing, and then it'll go Josue, and then he's gonna keep doing his thing, and then it'll be Flows, and then possibly DJ OL might spin at the end, but if depending on
Oh,
depending
shit.
on timing, so
Okay.
Depends on time. Yeah. Depends
yeah,
on time,
yeah, but.
Alright.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Caffeine and Green. And a vibe just for you. That would make sense in a moment.
Yeah. I
A
think I know where you're
a
talking
vibe
about.
just
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell the people where they could find you on Instagram or like all
Yeah.
the things, TikTok, whatever.
So yeah, the main page is gonna be o.flxwz on Instagram, and then through there. You can find me on TikTok. I'm not too active. Twitter, not too active, but you get a different side of me. And then YouTube. Make sure you go check out my videos. It's @created by Flxwz. But if you search in Flxwz on YouTube, my page will pop up. My music will pop up. Hope you guys catch a vibe. Hope you guys like something on there. And yeah, thanks so much.
Dude, yes.
Fuck
Thank you so
yeah,
much, Flxwz.
Flxwz.
And I'm looking forward to Friday, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
All
Thank
right,
you guys
peace.
so much. Have a good one.
Yes, thank you so much, Aaron. That was an amazing, amazing podcast. Oh, I'm sorry, Flxwz. About that government name. Guys, join me in saying thank you to my man Flxwz for just having an amazing podcast. And furthermore, if you were here at the show, it was so lit, and I was super excited to have him here. Like I said, guys, also, let's give a big shout out to my boy Danny, always holding it down, making the great episode of the podcast. And last but not least, I want to give a huge shout out to all of you listeners around the world. Guys, I truly appreciate all of you, and I truly appreciate the support week in, week out, whether you're coming to the cafe or if you're just listening around the world. Guys, we have some more amazing podcasts coming up for you week after week, so stay tuned and spread the word. Caffeine and Green is what it is. Peace.